Hello!
大家好
And apa kabar, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Epic Arcade.
where we, your video game best friend Kelvin Tay,
Afiq K.
is here to tell you all about this week in gaming.
Correct.
Although it has been quite a
quiet
slow
week, huh?
News week.
Yeah.
We have found enough news to fill up this entire episode because
We're going to be talking about... because we're going to be... first of all, we're going to be talking about how Crimson Desert players don't sleep. Y'all don't sleep. We're going to be talking about how if Marathon is going to be the next
Cycle Frontier.
Cycle Frontier, we're going to be paying homage to somebody who's very close to our hearts.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're watching this episode, you definitely know the name Brian Raffel, but if you don't know Brian Raffel, you definitely should know the company called Raven Software.
Correct.
All of this and more on this episode because we'll be covering some of the quite or most interesting news of this week, and with an additional game recommendation from both of us.
Yeah.
It's not really a game recommendation.
Yeah, it's going to be games that we've already mentioned,
games
but
games
just
that
something that we
hooked
played.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
right?
that we're hooked on right now.
So after this, stay tuned. There's more after this break.
Catch you after the break. All right, man.
Dude,
It's quite a week, dude.
it is a quiet, week, man.
It's a quiet week. It's
But-
one of those. It's one of those moments in a year where it gets quiet before something really big comes in.
Correct,
Like
because-
GTA 6.
Like, if it comes out, because there will be a lot of conventions
Controversial.
coming out. I mean, controversials aside, lah. That is, if the game even comes out in the first place. We're looking at November 2026.
Correct.
I personally don't think that it will come out.
I have faith, man.
I personally think that it will be delayed again.
I have faith. I think it's going to come out November 2026, and we're
because-
going to be playing it by November 2026.
If, fingers crossed, we have a strong enough PC to run it.
Well, technically, you need a PS5 because it won't come out until like fucking a year later for whatever reason.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But the first news of this week, I want to pay a bit of homage
Yes.
to Brian Raffel.
Yes.
AKA
Shout out Brian Raffel.
the founder of Raven Software. Because the headline here is, after 36 years at the legendary FPS studio Raven Software, co-founder Brian Raffel is retiring. So, if you don't know the name Brian Raffel, you probably know the games that Raven Software has actually came up with. Just to name a few, Afiq, we have Call of Duty, Call of Duty Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 6, and Black Ops 7. Reason why I'm bringing
big games, man.
those are big games, and
Yeah,
I would
understatement.
also want to say that the first few games that I've mentioned kind of shaped our gaming life,
Oh, for
our
sure, dude.
adolescent life. I'm
Yeah.
talking about when we were in high school.
Yeah.
All you want to do is just go home and play games,
Yeah.
and COD is the
You know what
game
it
that
did?
everyone's playing.
It built friendships.
Bro.
These games built friendships, especially for us. I mean, I got my first PC during the pandemic, actually. That's when I got
Oh
my first PC. don't know
yeah,
if you
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, I got my first. Before that, I was a purely console player.
Yep.
But even when I was in console, Call of Duty was always like that one game that you always go to. It was our Fortnite, right? It was
Yeah.
it was our Fortnite of that era. And during the pandemic, when I got my first PC, I got into the Discord for the first time. Of course, aside from the one game that we played so much, which was Apex Legends, there was Call of Duty. And then when Warzone came out, everybody was on it. Everybody was on Discord playing Warzone. You're playing it together. It built so many
Yeah.
connections. So we just want to pay homage to such an amazing
it's those kind
studio.
of games that actually brought everyone together.
Yeah,
because,
man.
Raven Software is also known for their Wolfenstein reboot
Yep.
and also the time manipulating shooter Singularity.
I've never played that one though. I played Deathloop. If we're talking about another time singularity.
Oh no
thing.
no, that's a different
Yeah,
game.
that's Arcane.
Yeah, but if you are as old as we are, Raven Software is definitely one of those companies, and you know, Brian Raffel is one of those people behind.
Yeah, I mean, can you
the driving
imagine
force of
being
the company.
someone like Brian Raffel,
Right.
and heading the team that created games that left such a mark in gaming as a whole?
Correct.
So shout out Brian Raffel, man.
Brian has been vice president of Raven since its inception and studio head since 1997. In 2024, he began sharing the position with Dave Palace, who joined Raven in 2011. Raffle has also served as vice president of Activision since 1997. So he also came out and he posted out on LinkedIn saying, and I quote, "It's hard to put into words what this journey has meant for me, from those early days building Raven to becoming the first studio acquired by Activision." So all in all, this guy has in one way or some kind of changed or shaped our
He's left a mark. He's left a mark.
He has definitely left a mark.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, for that 36 years as a gamer, for most of my life, I want to say thank you.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
Thanks.
And all the best, man.
Yep. Speaking of leaving marks, Crimson Desert players don't leave marks on their beds. You know why? Because they don't freaking sleep.
Bro, the headline itself is just crazy.
All right, listen to this. Data suggests that Crimson Desert players average over 20 hours a week in the game, which blows away almost everything else that's come out on console.
20 hours a week.
20 hours a week. If you average that,
That's like 3 hours per day.
3 hours per day, but the thing is, like, people don't play it 3 hours a day. So there's one day where it's like super focused on Crimson Desert.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can understand why, because I'm playing Crimson Desert right now, right? The game is so vast, and the open world is like truly open world. And I've shown you the map before.
Dude,
the map is huge.
It's huge.
The map
Because
is huge.
In one of our previous episodes, we also talked about how some people have played like 50 plus hours and they have not left the initial level. I don't know what's it called.
Okay, so it goes by chapters, and apparently this is what I've heard. I didn't go too deep into this. I didn't want spoilers for myself, but there are apparently 12 chapters.
Because what I'm reading here, right, from the article itself, that really caught me by surprise, because I don't think games like GTA or games like Elden Ring has this level of depth. And I'm going to read off the article.
Yep.
Crimson Desert's length can top 200 hours if you truly want to do everything.
Yes.
And that's crazy, bro.
That's mad, bro. That's like Skyrim level.
Yeah, that is Skyrim. It's like a ARPG sandbox where you can do anything.
Anything and
because
everything.
Yesterday I was just doom scrolling on TikTok and I saw this video, something along the lines of, what happens if you leave 100 bees in the tavern? And it was just chaos. I'm going to find the video and put it here.
It's a sandbox. It's a sandbox. But I think a big part of why the playtime is so long, like 200 hours, right? Is, again, the game was designed as an MMO.
As an MMO.
And they've stripped away the MMO aspect of it and it's become a single player, but they've kept most of the MMO elements in there. So in the 200-hour playtime, you're looking at all the grinds, and the article makes it clear that 200 hours is like if you really want to do everything, and that includes like grinding, like chopping the trees, building your camp, getting the best gear. And honestly, like in a game like Crimson Desert, it's not too surprising that you would spend so many hours already in a span of 1 week.
That's crazy.
Because
there's a lot to do.
There's just a lot to do. And I myself get lost. Like yesterday, right? I was just telling you, I wanted to get like work done early. So I have the rest of the day because I was on a hunt. So for context, I found a artifact in the game that pinpointed all the secret caves around the map.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and it takes you to places you have not yet discovered.
Right.
And the thing about Crimson Desert is the areas are not level capped.
Okay.
I mean, it's level capped in the sense that you will fight some people and then you will die and die again, because they're just stronger. But you don't have levels. Your player doesn't have levels. Only your items have levels.
Right. Okay.
And
like your gear and stuff, I'm assuming.
Like your gear, and then you have to refine it to like unlock more stuff.
Okay.
So that's what the upgrade. And then you have stuff like Abyss gear. Abyss gear is like the main upgrade mechanic. So these are like little upgrades that you pursue when you play No Rest for the Wicked. Shout out No Rest for the Wicked, by the way. It was such a great game when we played it. No Rest for the Wicked has I forgot what it was, but you can change the features. There's a word for it in ARPGs.
Okay.
Like the little keywords, you can change it. So Abyss gears do that. They add more abilities, or they add more
Right, it just enhances
more
the
attributes.
weapon.
Yeah, so we get like
okay.
more movement speed and all that. So that's what you get with like Crimson Desert gear upgrades. But yesterday, I was just going into like these different caves.
Okay.
And if you don't, if you haven't unlocked fast travel and you only use your horse, it will take you quite a bit to get from one point to another. Not too long, but
Like 5-10 minutes journey?
in 5-10 minutes journey, you could probably get to 2 different caves.
Shit, okay.
But just doing that, you're already 3 hours in, 4 hours in. You know what I mean?
yeah, okay, I get what you mean.
So
I get what you
I'm
mean.
not too surprised that it takes like 20 hours a week to really get what you want
If you
out of
really
it.
want to explore everything, it really,
Yeah.
really takes
Yes,
time. Because
yes. It's a very
interesting.
overwhelming game.
There's a Blue Sky posting by Matt Piscatella.
Yeah.
Right?
Good job, man.
Thanks, man. I'm terrible at pronouncing
Good job,
names.
bro.
And he says, for the week ending March 28, Crimson Desert ranked first on Xbox in weekly hours per US active user.
Yeah.
20 hours per active user, and second on PlayStation 2, 22, behind only Path of Exile. So Path of Exile is one hell of a time-consuming game.
Yes.
Right? You've
The
played
time
it.
sink,
Our
yes.
friend June plays
it
plays
actively
it,
right now.
And people actually have, like you showed me, right? People actually have spreadsheets of everything going on.
Yes, and you know, when people play Poe, they have at least 3 different tools running in the background.
It's crazy, man.
the trading, and then the build thing, and then like all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
So if you have to commit that much hours into Poe, and people are actually committing more hours in Crimson Desert, it
Yeah.
only shows you how well this game has been made. And I commend them because there were so many criticisms coming out when the game was announced. It's like, nah, this looks like one of those, fake ads kind of game. It's probably not going to be as extensive. But hey, looking at the gameplay, looking at your gameplay as well, dude, I definitely can foresee this being one of the nomination for Game of the Year.
You think so?
I believe so.
Nominated for sure.
The last time I heard someone
Just
talk
based
so
on
much about an
popularity.
ARPG is probably like, when Elden Ring came out and everyone was just like, literally everyone, people who don't even like Souls, like myself, won't even fucking play it, right? So
We played it though.
was it?
We played it.
Oh, I
though.
played the shit out of it.
we played the shit out of Elden Ring,
We played
bro.
the shit out of it, man. And it was also during the pandemic, so it was one of the best.
Oh yeah, was it in the pandemic? It was that
I
fun.
believe so.
I think it was like the tail end of the
Yeah.
pandemic, right?
Yeah.
We were coming out of it.
So yeah,
Man.
moving on to the next news. This one hits a bit close to home because I've said it so many times. I am still on the hunt to find a game similar to Cycle Frontier. Arc Raiders kind of scratched that itch. I had a lot of fun. I stopped for now because it was too intensive and I just want to find something more chill, like Tavern Keepers, right? But the next news we have is headline. Marathon's top player are begging Bungie to do more about cheaters.
You know what's funny?
What?
You've found in Marathon a similar game to Cycle Frontier, just not in the best way possible.
Correct. Right? And just when I saw this headline, bro, it was PTSD all over again because my love for Cycle Frontier is so deep and loving. And after everyone left, I was the only one playing it religiously. And I love that game so much. So much. But after Cycle Frontier got shut down, I've been trying to just scratch that itch to be like, damn, I need another game that makes me feel like this. Makes me feel alive again, So, Marathon was actually one of those games. I played the beta, I played the playtest. It wasn't what I wanted, but I see the idea for it.
Right.
Okay? But the game has been out for about 2-3 months now. And then there were statistics showing like how big of a downfall the player base were. It went from like 200 plus K all the way now down to like, close to like 5 digits. Okay? Some of Marathon's most devoted players are convinced it has a major cheating problem. So one user on X, this streamer...
To Abraleli. You know Abraleli?
No.
Is a prominent Apex Legends streamer.
I can't even pronounce his name.
Abraleli.
Abraleli. Abral Lely.
That's the same one, right? Yeah, Abra Lely,
Yeah,
bro.
right. So
we've seen him before.
So he came out with a tweet and he said, and I quote, "Tried to play some ranked marathon tonight, played 7 games and got off after being blatantly cheated on in 3 of the 7 matches I played. As much as I enjoyed the game, I don't care enough to deal with the cheaters plaguing a game again, and will probably stop making content on it and go back to focusing on Apex. Right?
Yeah.
So this is definitely the same sentiment that me, June, Chester, all of us had when we were playing Cycle, because out of like the 5 games we jumped into Cycle, bro,
Cheaters.
4 of it was just filled with cheaters. And it's not even like cheating to have fun. It's just ruining the game for everyone, because they cam your starting spawn point.
Yeah.
They can shoot out of wall.
Through walls.
Yeah. They can shoot through walls. They can wall hack. They got speed hack.
Aimbot.
And regardless what kind of gear, you can bring in the best, level 3 gears in there, the best guns.
You can't beat cheats.
You
right?
can't beat cheats, bro.
But this is a Bungie issue, man. Like I think if I remember correctly, this was also prominent in the Destiny PvP.
Okay.
And it looks like they haven't solved it. I haven't touched Marathon since the playtest.
So the studio actually came out and said, and I quote, "Some of this work is live already, and more improvements will roll out over the coming weeks. Anti-cheat is a continuous cycle of monitoring, improving, and responding. This is an area we will continue to invest in to protect the integrity of your runs."
Yeah,
so
but that's a safe answer, right? Like anybody would say that.
That's not the safe answer. That's the same answer Cycle came out with.
Oh, really?
They said something
Before
along
they
the
shut down?
along the lines of that. And then, mind you, Marathon is not a free-to-play game.
Yes. It's
Marathon-
$129.
Marathon? Wait, hold on. Okay, Marathon right now
129.
on Steam is 129 ringgit, or in USD that would be. Oh no, where is my US dollars? Okay, I don't know what's the US price.
But there it is, US dollar.
US dollar is
$39.99.
$39.99. Okay, so you're telling me a $40 game that still have cheating problems, where upgraders did it for the same bloody price as well. Okay, I feel like personal references, personal thoughts. I feel like it will not be solved. I feel like maybe in the next 3 months the game will go free to play, and I feel like in the next 6 months the game will die off.
Shut down?
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that happened to Cycle?
Cycle was free.
Yeah.
Cycle was completely free.
How well does Arc Raiders deal with
Very, very well.
anti-cheat?
Very, very well. Out of the 100 games I played, probably I encountered cheaters twice. And out of the 2 times I got my stuff back, because you will get like in your mailbox, we resolved the report you did and caught the person cheating. Here's all your stuff back.
So here's my question, right? Do you think it's more a problem of the difference in anti-cheat philosophy between the developers of Arc Raiders and Bungie? Or do you think it's just because the way that Marathon is built and the way that it looks and the way that it plays attracts players who would otherwise cheat in other similar games like Marathon, like Destiny,
like Destiny,
Warzone,
CS, etc., etc.
Yes.
Like Battlefield, for example.
Yes.
No, I just believe that if you are to create a PvP game, first and foremost, you definitely need to fix the cheaters issue straight out the door. Regardless of how you do it, like how Arc Raiders, when you play, you actually have to reset your BIOS to enable some things.
Yeah.
So that if you get caught cheating, your entire system will be banned. I don't think they did this
like
here.
a hardware ban.
Yeah, like a hardware ban, right? I don't think they did this here. I feel like they really wanted to push this out, because Marathon doesn't shy away from the controversies that it has.
Yeah.
It was caught stealing people's art.
Yeah.
It was caught using AI.
Yeah.
It was caught doing a few other things that
Yeah.
I cannot remember right now. So I feel like they had
Bungie shit, right?
they had a lot riding onto this franchise itself.
Yeah, but I also want to shine some light in. It could also be that because of the nature of the two games, less people who were more likely to cheat were drawn to arc raiders, which allows for the anti-cheat thing to be easier to manage.
Fair enough.
And then on Marathon, it just attracted more players who would be more willing to cheat.
Fair enough.
Which then puts a lot of stress on how Bungie deals with anti-cheat. But that's just coming from, like, if you wanted to defend Bungie.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to defend Bungie at this point.
I don't think at this point no one wants to defend Bungie. I just
They
feel
have
like,
enough money to defend themselves.
I just feel like if you're charging a $40 game,
you need to get shit right.
you need to get shit right.
Yeah. If I'm paying $40 that I just worked my ass off for, you're gonna have to do shit right. No matter how difficult it is.
Correct. Because
Because that's bare minimum, right?
Yeah. Arc Raiders right now is 135
more expensive.
ringgit. Okay. Lowest recorded price is 107.
Yep.
USD is also 39.99. So if Arc Raiders can do it, why not Bungie?
Why not Bungie?
Right? So I'm just
Who
gonna
has
leave it as that.
significantly more in the bank.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Right now, what's happening is I have no faith, nor will I ever go back to Marathon.
Right,
It's
right.
not the game for me. Okay, there. Moving on to the next news. This is a bit interesting because this is a very short news. Pokemon Go champion stripped off title for celebrating his win. Right? So this user, this player called Firestar73.
Oh, dude, this news is
This is just heartbreaking.
Weird, man.
Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. Everyone online is saying that the referee is biased.
yeah.
There was a Pokemon Go championship, right? That you have to pit your Pokemon versus another player's
Yeah.
Pokemon. It's quite big. It's a Orlando regional championship. This guy won. Firestar73 won the championship.
Yep.
And immediately he got his celebration taken away for him because he was unsportsmanlike, resulting in a game loss and giving NTC, the other player, the win. Okay, people online are saying that I'm at a loss for words. I feel so bad for this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the
Give some
follow-up
context,
question,
bro.
the follow-up question would be like, how bad did this guy fuck up that his championship gets stripped of him?
Yeah.
You would assume that he like took off his
Maybe he
headphone.
spat on the opponent's
yeah,
face.
right? He's like, fucking loser, I'm a winner, right? Like some Jake Paul shit going on.
Yeah.
Like some alpha male shit going on. It's like, this is the first time I won, right? But Afiq, would you like to enlighten the people?
Yeah, man.
Like, what he did,
This is the unsportsmanlike celebration that he did,
what he did to get his championship stripped off his win.
He took off his headphones,
Okay.
he stood up, punched the air in celebration, how dare he,
How dare he?
and went over to his opponent and shook his hands, how dare he,
How dare he touch another player?
congratulating him on a good fight.
Maybe that's the last straw, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, come on, man. If you win, don't tell me we had a good fight, bro.
Yeah. Or maybe
Just spit in my face. Maybe
Yeah.
that's more sportsmanlike.
Or maybe he did that aggressively.
But do you have a video of it? I kind of want to see. Maybe if I were to defend the decision, I would first look at how he took his headphones off.
Okay, Fik, I found the video.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. This one is a Twitter post by account at @itsaxn. Okay. Okay, there's no audio. So we see Firestar. He won. He's pumping the air. He's like, yeah. He shook his hand. And
Well, how did it? Let me see his headphones. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think the decision was fair, but I think they looked at how he threw his headphones.
no, I feel like I'm all pumped out.
Yeah.
This is the final level
Yeah.
of the championship.
Yeah, which is why the
So
decision is
1v1.
unfair. I don't think the decision is fair.
I
I think they're a bit biased here. But I think if they were to pin it on something, they pin it on the way he threw his headphones. That's what
I don't know. I feel like, how is this unsportsmanlike?
Nothing about it is unsportsmanlike. I think it's more unsportsmanlike that the referee made that decision. I'm just saying, if they were to pin it on something at all,
Probably how he threw the
it's probably how he
I
threw
still
his
feel
headphones.
I still feel
There's
like
nothing
it's
wrong
a
with
minor
it.
issue.
Yeah.
There's really nothing.
It's not even an issue.
But-
because you have so much adrenaline and you've
Yeah.
won, and all this emotion pumped up, you're gonna implode. but you're imploding in such a positive way because, yeah, you're taking your headphones off, you're tossing it onto the table as part of your celebration, right? And then you go to your opponent and you actually shake his hand.
Yeah.
Everything beyond the headphone throw is
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
And
normal.
even the throwing of the headphones is
and
fine.
how I see it is like, if this rule is like applied to every other sports out there, then all the F1 championship, they probably just lost their, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that giving the win to your opponent is such a spit in the face. Like that level of
Bro, it's
whatever
a
he
burger.
did, right? Yeah. Even if the committee thought it was wrong, I feel like they should have just made like a penalty, as in like a slight decrease in his winnings or something.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But-
Just look at the video, bro. It's really
Come on,
nothing,
man. I mean, the guy was celebrating, dude.
Stupid.
Was it the pump? Is it like
right?
Is it
Or should he just be
do you call-
sad? You know, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I won.
Yeah, what's the fun in that?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the throw of the headphones was a bit aggressive. It could be the punching of the air was, I don't know,
Nah,
man,
but just
close to like
just looking at the video, there was
violence, and then
nothing.
Nintendo doesn't
Yeah.
stand for violence. I don't know, man. It's such
really,
a
It's really a nothing burger, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it was unjust. I feel like it was stupid. I feel like he deserved his win.
yeah. I mean, I feel
Right.
sorry for Firestarter.
Yeah, man.
I don't think it was the right decision.
Ridiculous.
But I'm also not a paid referee.
That's true.
So coming from
maybe it's in the TNC, you know.
maybe, but coming from somebody who's watching it from the outside in, like everybody else who's been commenting on this
Yeah.
shit, I have to agree with the consensus, right?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
It's such a stupid decision, and it's such an unfair decision that even if that decision had to be made, I don't think they needed to change
Strip
the
him
winner.
off. Yeah, yeah.
They could have just done something a bit smaller. It wasn't. Well, what's the word for it?
Fair.
Another word for it. It wasn't. Yeah. In Malay it would be tak setimpal.
Oh, it's not equal, basically.
Yeah. So like the action versus the decision is not equal.
yeah.
It's so
But
stupid.
yeah, man. So, moving on to the next news. This one is a bit of a funny news because I think I'll actually let you take this away.
Yeah, sure. So everybody knows. Take-Two Interactive. Everybody knows
We were just
Take-Two
talking about
Interactive.
GTA 6.
We were just talking about GTA 6. So the headline says Take-Two Interactive fires the head of AI weeks after CEO says AI can't make games like GTA 6. I'll read the article a little bit, right, for some context. Rockstar parent company Take-Two Interactive has laid off its head of artificial intelligence, Luke Dicken. So sorry for you, buddy. Amid wider cuts to the AI department, this news comes just weeks after CEO Strauss Zelnick said in an interview that the technology would never be able to create big hits like GTA 6 because it's built on data that already exists. So what I'm getting from this is the CEO has come to a decision that AI can never build something like GTA 6. Therefore, my entire AI department is useless. Let's lay all of them off.
That's what I'm getting it as well. So what I'm looking at is, right, the question begs here of what is AI being used internally within Take-Two Interactive, right? Are they creating content out of it? Are they brainstorming ideas out of it? Is it replacing creatives in a sense where they're creating assets with AI, etc., or scripts, etc., right? So to add on to the article, there's also another quote. There is no creativity that can exist by definition in any AI model because it is data driven.
Okay.
All right. Let's say there was no constraints. Could we push a button tomorrow and create an equivalent to the Grand Theft Auto marketing plan? The answer is no. In fact, last month he went as far to say that it is a laughable notion. All right.
I'm kind of on the fence with this.
Okay.
Like, I don't think he should have laid off the entire AI department, but I also understand where he's coming from.
Yep.
And I'll explain why. I think AI is a very useful tool
Okay.
in the creation of something new. I think that an AI department can be very, very efficient before you take the step to actual humans having to do the work.
Okay.
Okay, so building the foundation using AI is great. Where I agree with him is AI is data driven. It takes its knowledge base from what already exists,
Yep.
and it's limited by that. A human mind can think of things that have never been done before.
Fair.
Because we have consciousness.
Fair.
But what it feels like he's doing is he's completely saying AI is useless in my business. I want to focus just on humans. Instead of how can if AI alone will not be able to build something like GTA 6, how can I use AI to make it so that if humans had to build something like GTA 6, they could do it faster and they could do it more efficiently?
I personally feel like there has been a very huge backlash when it comes to the gaming industry and the use of AI, right? Regardless what you say, AI has this very negative tone within the creative industry because it will eventually replace the job of many creatives out there.
Yeah.
Even if it's just something minor like brainstorming, minor like creating a storyboard, for example, minor like help visualize what the concept of, regardless what it is, if your game has AI attached to it, immediately people will just talk negatively about it.
And I don't understand that notion, you know? I don't know if you agree with where do you stand with AI in video games?
I'm in a very iffy position when it comes to creatives not using or relying on AI responsibly. I'm also in a position where I have fired someone in my previous company because their job got taken over by AI. And this person
Right.
that I fired was a great, amazing motherfucker, right?
Right.
But to look someone in the eye and tell them, you are fired.
A bunch of code just took over your job.
you
bro.
are fired because AI made
my
your
bad.
job redundant.
Yeah.
As a creative myself,
Yeah.
that is a step to my heart, front and back.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do I stand?
Yeah.
I personally feel like AI is a great tool to help visualize something that you only have a seed of idea, right? Like I have consciousness. I thought about this idea. I don't have the ability to draw it out.
Yeah.
May it be visually
Yeah.
or creatively.
Yeah.
I get AI to come help me with some parts of the visualization so that it's easier for me to explain to others.
Yeah.
If this is a personal project and I'm really short on funds, I have no money to hire an illustrator, I have no money to hire a sound designer, I have no money. I only have this great idea that I know would actually bring me super far. I feel like it's fine, right? But when you are a multinational company and you have stupid money, if your CEO can go out and buy a private yacht, a private plane, fly first class to anywhere in the world, has 10 different sports cars, and you tell me you cannot hire an illustrator just to help you, expand the horizon of your idea, that don't sit well with me,
Right.
right? It's basically like David versus Goliath,
Yeah.
right? Where do you stand in AI?
Yeah.
Given a choice and given the, if I had the,
What happened there?
so where I stand is if you have stupid money and you're not paying illustrators,
Yeah.
then I feel like that's on you lah. Right? But going on to more GTA news. GTA 5 Red Dead Redemption veteran says getting a job is a toss of a coin right now when everyone is as experienced as you are.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I had something to say about this.
Before you go there, I just want to read the last line of the article. And I quote, I got 20 years industry experience. I've worked on some of the biggest titles in the world, but there's 35 other guys with the exact same amount of experience and tenure and projects behind them as I've got.
Yes.
So it's basically like having a dato ship in Malaysia lah. Everybody
has a data sheet.
Yeah, everyone has
It
a data sheet.
doesn't grant you any.
Correct. It's
Special-
not special anymore,
special
regardless of the experience you have.
Yeah.
But I have one thing to say though. You know what I love about all this news? Like where's the silver lining of all this bad news? People like these would go out to create their own indie dev team and come up with games like Clair Obscur, games like Tavern Keepers, you know, all the amazing indie games that we've been playing. It's all from ex-veterans of XYZ company.
Yeah.
Right?
And then these games end up doing better than
Whatever they were being paid to do.
Exactly. That's the silver lining. I think that's good. But I agree with what he's saying wholeheartedly. And I don't think it applies to only the gaming industry. I think we're at a point right now where everybody, and I think this is a result of the pandemic. People wanted to upskill themselves. And also the result of the AI boom.
Yep.
People wanted to get ahead of the AI curve so that AI doesn't take over their jobs, right? And because of that, I think more people have more experience now in many different industries.
Correct.
In marketing, in business, in science, in
finance,
gaming, in tech, especially.
Yep.
The way that this guy has coined it, it feels like what it was during the tech boom when everybody wanted to get into tech and everybody had the same skills.
Yeah, like computer science, for example.
Exactly.
Back then, it was the hottest thing.
Yeah. And, you know, people having the same... Excuse me.
Bless you.
Like, people having the same skill set, right? It becomes a really, really tight competition.
Yeah.
Because you're competing, you know you have this experience and that you can do this very, very well. But what you're forgetting is there's like 50 other people who can say the same about themselves. And this plays into the benefit of the corporations, right? Because then they'd be like, I'll hire you. If you're doing a shit job, I'll fire you. I'll get someone who can do exactly what you can do.
Because it's like the
better.
saying goes, right? If you want to leave, the door is always there. We can always hire better people.
Yeah.
But then, is it the right fit? That's the different side of the coin. Lah.
Yeah. The only negative, the biggest negative thing that I see here is because there are so many people who can do the same thing, on average, people just get paid lower. Because
it's a fight to the bottom.
it's a fight to the bottom. That's right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, this guy got 35 years, you have 35 years. Do I want to pay more?
Yeah.
Less? Yeah.
This guy is willing to do it for a smaller amount, which
Are
means
you willing to go
there's more profit
over?
for me.
Yeah, right.
I'll take this.
So yeah, man. The only silver lining I can think of in this kind of cases is basically just, I hope that this veteran will go out and start his own company.
Yeah.
And create amazing indie games, because we have seen games like Slay the Spire 2, for example.
Yeah.
You know, Super Meat Boy, for example. Clair Obscur, for example. That's like the best example, which is Clair Obscur, right?
Ubisoft, right?
Ubisoft came out to do something that won so many awards last year, right?
It's a great game.
I do really wish them well, and I do really wish that, you know, this guy's livelihood won't get taken over by AI as well. But yeah, man. That's all the news, man. Let's touch on something a bit more personal, Fik, because I've been playing this wonderful game that has been sitting in my wish list and then my library, and then now I'm just playing it
Passively?
I wouldn't say passively.
Yeah, because you can't play it passively.
Reluctantly. Maybe reluctantly.
Reluctantly, how? Okay.
Yeah. And the game is called Cairn, right?
Yeah.
It is the climbing game that everyone was talking about a while ago, and it has been sitting on my wish list. I bought it during the spring sale.
Yeah.
And I played it for the first time this week.
The game feels like, it looks like it's a lot. It's such a simple game.
Right. So
with such a complex mechanic.
So what you think is, it's just climbing to the top.
Yeah.
How hard would that be?
Yeah. Freaking hard.
Holy man, it's heating up again. Yeah.
Why?
It's battery. So, long story short, Cairn has been one hell of a game. I want to talk more about it maybe on next week's episode.
Yeah, we can do like a focus episode.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
Cairn.
well, and I've been playing Crimson Desert. There's nothing really much to talk about with Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is Crimson Desert.
It's good.
Riding on my horse, traveling
Good.
far. Dude, it's great, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
So that's all the time we have for you guys
Yeah.
because the camera is overheating and I want to shut this off really, really quickly. We've been your video game best friends. My name is Kelvin Tay.
I'm Afiq K.
And you've been tuning in to This Week in Gaming on Epic Arcade. We talked about the games we played. We talked about AI taking over. We talked about Pokemon Go Championship. Do you think that's okay? We also talked about Marathon being like Cycle Frontier. Tell us everything you think about in the comment section down below. We've been your video game best friends. And until then, we will catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Goodbye.